So in keeping with our discussion about ritual tools, I want to share with you a traveling altar that I made a couple of months ago. I'm a member of several different orders within the Correllian tradition, and one of them is a crafting order that makes crafts for altars, makes ritual garb, all sorts of different things. And so I had found one of the members in the group had shared a similar idea of a traveling altar, and I thought it was really neat. And with me being a second degree priest and having members that live not terribly far away, but do live within 15, 20, 30 minutes from me, it's been really helpful to have a traveling altar with traveling smaller traveling tools that I can take with me when I go on trips. So let me show you what I made. So my altar, traveling altar, is just a plain box like this, and I put a decorative design on it, and it's just a plain box like that. And then when you open it up, you find some really exciting things. So I have a travel chalice. This was actually made for me by one of our shrine members, and they etched a pentacle in there. I don't know if you can see with the glare. There's a crazy glare. Yeah. So there's that. Then I have a nice crystal holy water container. I also have some incense. And I have a little container for salt that we bless and then mix with the water. Then I have, this is actually a coaster, but given the size of it, I made it useful for this. It is an altar pentacle. It's actually made out of soapstone. And again, it's a coaster, but I'm using it for the purposes of that. I have a travel size athame, and this is my favorite athame actually. Travel size athame, pretty plain. It's actually a replica of one of the ones I had. These are very common. I think they call them boot knives, is what they market them as. But I had one very similar to this when I first started, and I gave it to one of my students. So I thought, you know what, I need a traveling athame. Why not get this one? It's small enough, it's safe, no one's going to get harmed on it, and it's very comfortable to use. So that's one of my favorites. And it comes with its own little sheath, just to protect it. Also, I have just a little container of matches, plain Jane. I have a miniature candle, and I've recently learned that these are called chime candles. So for anyone who's looking for really small candles for magic, chime candles work perfect. And here's a chime candle, and it has its own little candle holder, and this is what I used for the element of fire on the travel altar, and as a battery and such. I have a little miniature snuffer, because you should always snuff, never blow. I have another bell, little travel bell, and I have I've been doing a lot of chakra energy work, so I've been carrying this in my altar. It is a chakra wand. You can get it from Rock Cloud. Pretty cool. I also have a incense burner. Swinging incense burner. It's a little one. Again, for the purposes of the travel altar, it's not necessary to have a huge one, but it's a little one. You can put charcoal briquettes in there, which I really don't like, so I normally don't put those in there. And then I have a little goddess statue. You can get these for just a couple of dollars. I have so many statues, but I bought this one was actually given to me as a gift, and I thought I need something small that can go on my travel altar, so I got this one. It's called the Black Spiral Goddess. There's a spiral on that side, and there's kind of like a tree on that side. Very nice, very nice. And then I made an altar cloth, and I embroidered a patch for our shrine. There's the patch that I embroidered, and then it's just a plain altar cloth. So give me just 1 second, and I will show you how I set it up. And one thing I forgot, I also have a traveling wand. And the traveling wand looks like this. I made it out of a dowel rod, and just I actually made it for Beltane one year to use specifically for Beltane, but then I was like, I really don't need 15 wands, so I made it. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to move the camera and show you what it looks like all set up. So here it is. I actually used the box as the altar. And it has my little symbol there. It has all the stuff. Oops, goddess fell over. And has all that stuff like that. So it has everything all nice and set up there. It's perfect size for everything that I need. And it has everything that you could ever need on it for your altar. And it was a lot of fun to make. It was a lot of fun to gather all this stuff together. I really enjoyed it. So if you're looking for a cool, fun craft project and you want to make like a travel altar, this would definitely be the thing to do, because it's a lot of fun and you can collect stuff and take it with you. So show me your ideas. Show me what kind of things you did. Did you have a travel altar or anything like that? Let me know.